You know, there's one thing that has changed dramatically lately in Japan. That is the amount of Star Wars stuff there is around. And a lot of people are going to say, well, of course, there's a movie coming out. And that just doesn't hold true here, because I've been here for 4 of the movies now. Oh, well, the number 7 hasn't come out yet, but I was here for 1, 2, and 3 when they came out. And while there was some Star Wars stuff that came out, it wasn't that much. The most I can remember was it Coke or Pepsi? I think it was Pepsi, put out these little figurines that you stuck on top of the bottle caps, and they were not that great. But now there is just everything. I mean, well, not literally everything, but there's a whole new ton of Star Wars stuff around. For example, up until now, I could never buy a Star Wars shirt in Japan. As you can see, obviously I do now have Star Wars shirts. And not just shirts sent to me from the US. Although previously, if I did want Star Wars shirts, I did have to send to Canada for them and get them from Shirt Punch. Of course, I had to order the Star Wars shirt outright, because the one time I tried to go for a grab bag hoping it would be Star Wars, it wasn't. I don't like Dragon Ball. It's not Dragon Ball, you idiot, it's Street Fighter, which I don't care for either. Now I can buy them in local stores. I got this sweet Stormtrooper shirt, this great Darth Vader shirt, and this really colorful R2-D2 long sleeve tee that Kumiko surprised me with a few days ago. Or was it last week? Whatever, it was great. I love this thing, he is so cool. Up until we found these, I was just jealous of my student, because he's got this cool and this fantastic R2-D2 graffiti shirt, which I can't seem to find the picture of. And while the clothes are really, really cool, they're only a really small portion of all the Star Wars stuff that's available right now. There's just tons of snacks and drinks and desserts, like these Kirin Mets. I found 2 Blue Force, the droids and Chewbacca, and 2 Red Force, Kylo Ren and Captain Phasma, and they taste kind of like strong Gatorade, kind of like I wish Gatorade would taste, and a little bit more like an energy drink. I think I may be being pulled towards the dark side here. Yeah, Red Force tastes better than Blue Force. I was gonna try the Chewbacca one, but I didn't want hair in my drink. Or this Star Wars ice cream I found in the supermarket. Kumiko bought some of the cup kind. It had a light side and a dark side too. Chocolate being the dark side and cookies and cream being the light side. I had some of the cookies and cream and it wasn't unique. It was just regular, good cookies and cream ice cream. The coolest part of the ice cream was actually the prismatic sticker set that came with it. I find it's actually hard to keep track of all the Star Wars snacks I've found. One of the first things we found was these latte dark side mints with Darth Vader, and Anakin/Darth Vader on the packs. They were not quite as delicious as I was hoping. Kind of a black currant kind of flavor. I also found light side mints, but I never got around to buying any, so I don't know what they tasted like. And of course, the latte bikuriman wafers that I already showed in the Sweet Tooth Thursday episode. I found these in the local video rental store. Yes, we still have those. The round ball R2-D2 and Darth Vader's are chocolate, the box is cookies, and these long thin bourbon elise have a dark side and a light side. Pote rongu snack in both dark and light side varieties. And pakuncho, chocolate-filled bread kind of snacks with several different package designs. Rather surprisingly, I also found Star Wars Japanese-English dictionaries. You can learn how to say you don't know the power of the dark side in Japanese, I guess. I even found these in the post office, an R2-D2 clear file, and this bag with Stormtroopers, R2-D2, Yoda, Darth Vader, and these circular things which I don't remember what they are. I mean, there's even Star Wars tissue! And the toys are not just in hobby stores and toy shops, they're also in the supermarket. We even picked up one of those little toys in the supermarket, or well, Kumiko did. She said, oh, you want it, don't you? And I didn't say yes or no, she just put it in the cart for me, so I wasn't going to say no. And inside, I think it's like a Kinder Egg, actually. Oh yeah, it's rattling around in there. Got ourselves a nice little Kinder Egg. I got a squeaky chair, I really gotta do something about that. Where is the edge? There is no edge. There is an edge, okay. Unlike the universe, there is an edge. Okay, there we go. Just like a Kinder Egg, we got a chocolate egg there. Crack it open. I'm trying to shatter it in a million pieces. There we go. Tastes a lot like a Kinder Egg too. I wonder what I got inside. I got myself a Stormtrooper bust. That'd be cool. They could have been really cruel and made the legs a separate set, so I had to buy all kinds of these eggs just to try and get the whole figure, but they're just sticking with upper busts, torsos, whatever. You can go right there. You guard Godzilla, I don't trust him. Cheap chocolate, but not bad. I, of course, have found way more Star Wars stuff in the stores than I could possibly buy. One of my favorite edibles we found, though, Dark Lord Dars. Give yourself to the Dars. I love dark chocolate. I must give myself to the Dars. I cannot resist. It is inevitable. That's good chocolate. Oh, it's so good. Bitter chocolate. I love bittersweet. Even Nina wants some. Here you go, Nina. And she doesn't even know Star Wars. And the box looks so cool. I just kind of want to keep the box, even though it's a really stupid thing to do. This surge in popularity and sheer volume of Star Wars stuff available, it's not just because of the new movie. It started when Disney bought Star Wars. I think that's why Star Wars has gained such popularity in Japan. When it was just Lucasfilm, I mean, some people liked it. It came out, there was a little bit of stuff, but Star Wars just didn't have the penetration into Japan that Disney has always had. Once Disney got Star Wars, they could push it so much easier, and it just blew up. I've had reservations about Disney buying Star Wars. The result I've seen so far has made me pretty happy. I've already got my ticket. I'm gonna go on Friday after work. I will not be wearing the Star Wars shirt I got in Japan. I'm saving this one for that. So I'm really looking forward to this, which also worries me, because I was really looking forward to the prequels too, and while I enjoyed 1 and 2 mostly, 3 made me leave the movie theater angry. I've been avoiding learning too much information about the movie, but what can you do? Couldn't help but watch some trailers. I'm much more surrounded by Star Wars in Japan than I ever have been before. We'll see what happens on Friday. Maybe I'll have to make a review, a spoiler-free review, because I hate spoilers, I hate giving, and I hate receiving. I really hate receiving, but I really hate giving too. Maybe a spoiler-free review of The Force Awakens right after I leave the theater, driving home in the car. Sound like a plan? So if you like what you see, lightsaber's up. Unfortunately, I don't have a real lightsaber. Any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. I'm Mike Visser, aka Sparkuus. I hope to see you back here for another I Live in Japan very soon. Dun 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 dun.